That's everything Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
Hey, how's it going? Carmen Chris here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Now, we've had a bit of an issue. I recorded a full episode. I've still got the audio, but for some reason the video just did not want to save at all. It's a full hour's work down the drain. I've managed to take it back a little bit in time, but sadly not the full way. But basically we had to come in here, kill a bunch of snakes, save this guy, and then go and find out who put him in here and sell the snakes on him. That's sort of a thing. And the level it was level 17 level. We're only level 14, and we had to go and kill level 17 guy, which took us a little bit, but we were able to do it in the end. And I've lost all of that. I can't go back. Not like we used to be able to do with the Ezio games, where we could go back, read it, play the mission. We would miss out a bit of information, but we would still get to replay it. That is, as far as I can find, that is all gone. But anyway, we'll move on and we'll get in here, which I had already started, but we'll do it again.
Cassandra, it's you!
Phoebe!
You said you weren't coming back to Kefalonia, so I decided to leave too.
I said I wouldn't be coming back. But I don't remember saying you should leave.
Well, here I am.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Yeah, how did you get here?
I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
I
Who is
don't
that?
understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. We don't want to scare people in there.
Well... How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky.
Very.
I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't.
I'm not sure
Not
I trust her.
like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
Yeah, I'll change the clothes.
Promise you'll take care of my things?
Of
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and
Wonder
I'll come
Woman.
back when you're done.
looking garb.
Pericles welcomes you to his symposium.
Okay.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like
And
it's
the
a good
Spartan.
thing.
With
It
the red.
is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
Right, let's go. Let's go. Talk to Herodotus.
Here, Cassandra. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy.
Yeah, it wasn't
is the
exactly
most
my
important
choice.
part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
We love a good comedy, though.
It looks more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
I don't
Fighting
mind Socrates, to
seems
be
like
fair.
a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me,
Then why am I here?
there's something I need to get
Honestly.
his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Okay. He makes me think of guy in Unity.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good.
One of the ones
and
that
don't
wore a
drink
top
too
hat,
much.
I think.
So, tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party like this?
Boring.
This party could be fun. Alcibiades drinks like a Spartan. Maybe he fights like one too.
If I could suggest anything, please don't start a fight or end one.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere, and I need to prepare him.
No fighting.
If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
So. Okay. Need someone to talk to.
Of course, I only use the terms war or god or civility in the context of what can be observed. so I can observe soldiers fighting, but does that bring me any closer to understanding war? I haven't seen you around before, citizen. Perhaps you'd like to spare me conversing with this man of nonsense?
Sure,
Okay.
we can talk. What about?
Before Protagoras changed the subject, we were talking about the next great leader of Athens, Cleon.
I'll change the subject again.
Let's talk about
I'm
one here.
looking for someone. A Spartan woman.
Spartan? Hopefully she's dead in the gutters. It's better than those mongrels deserve. I wonder, if you found the woman, even if you saw her with your own eyes, would you believe her existence to be true?
This is getting nowhere. Forget it.
If you don't want to discuss that, then what?
Why isn't Aspasia here?
Can you be certain she isn't? To observe her presence is still no guarantee that she is here. In my opinion, it's just
Yeah,
like her
I'm
to
baffled
cower in
too.
the shadows while we stand out here in the light.
This has been
Yeah, I'm done with
useless.
these.
Here.
I'm done with conversing with those. Right, there's Phoebe's. I mean, can I not search through these?
Thank you
Where
for
are you?
your help, my friend.
Oh, yeah. The guy I saved from the snakes. Probably not allowed to go up there. You sound like a goat.
Someone's being
I don't
hurt.
want to know.
Open this door or I'll
No,
kick
they're
it
not.
in!
No. Sandra, they're not being hurt.
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Oh, look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone
No.
was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
I only came to this symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She is not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
You have enough servants. Get them to do it.
Shame. If you change your mind, I promise to pour the oil on you and lick it off.
No. Thank you. I'm done with that. Hello.
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
Yes, but no.
Spare me. I'm only looking for clues to help me find a Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides.
What an ass.
He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
You want
You
to
wanna
get
make a scene.
Euripides drunk. Are you hoping he's gonna make an even bigger scene than you did?
Ha! We both know that's not possible. But you're a feisty one, to say the least.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when every piece is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
Okay.
How do you know Pericles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I'm the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepios, father of theater, and so on, and so on.
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen. I'll get the wine.
I'm gonna
Wonderful.
level at the party.
Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
I'm sure he'll find out. Right, so I need to speak to you.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
I don't like that her name is Slave.
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
Okay.
A new face in Pericles' abode! Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
I am called many things. It isn't one of them.
What do you call yourself then? Creature of many names?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright,
He
you're
looks very
not much
quiet.
for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though,
Quickly, bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
I'm Pericles' new servant. I'd be happy to bring some wine.
An Athenian servant, you, and these are wine-pouring muscles.
I was a rower on
Yes.
Pericles' ship where he took pity on me. Now I pour wine for people who question my word. And his.
I wasn't questioning, perhaps one drink.
I'm only here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
This guy's a
Why don't you
Dick.
just apologize to Sophocles?
It's he who should apologize to you.
Sophocles is a friend,
This guy needs
and
to leave.
one good friend is worth an entire family. He just needs time to recover from his outburst.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
I kind of feel like I wish I had the dry wine now. I kind of want to give him dry wine instead.
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round!
Are you sure?
Ready for more?
Yeah, I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more.
Why don't you just apologize to Sophocles?
It's he who should apologize to you.
Sophocles is a friend, and one good friend is worth an entire family. He just needs time to recover from his outburst.
Yeah, I thought he might have said something different.
Pericles has invited all of you here for some reason.
Either we dine here and praise Pericles, or we dine with Cleon. But Cleon has all the charm of a typical politician. A horrible voice, bad breeding, and vulgar manners.
You ready for another?
I guess I can't do anything else.
This wine is terrible.
I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm
Okay.
not sure she'd trust priests.
Then she sought my
Fair.
friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best.
Oh.
He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
Indeed, indeed. Sophocles in here.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with a banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles,
Yeah, whatever.
tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
So they're still friends then.
Dionysus, there you are. Everyone else here is boring. Let's play a singing game. You like to sing? You like to sing.
No. No.
Let's do this.
Ah,
I want
okay,
to play
whatever.
too.
We'll see what
But
it
who
is.
should start?
No, go away.
Euripides should start. It was his idea.
Fine, fine, but let's do a good one. A battle song?
Is there any other kind?
At the flick of a limb comes Aspasia's whim, and Pericles' walls aim to contain us all within.
What Spartan families lose, they lose for duty. When Spartan
no.
fathers refuse, they refuse beauty.
But the dangerous part
No.
are the Athenian tarts
Okay.
who go for the meat when they should go for the heart.
Oh, so bring your merchants and bring their butlers. If they be sons, they bring their fathers. This is war, war, war.
Bring your murderers to the crimson quiver. Bring the helots if they be spillers. It is war, war, war.
What?
Collect your weak and collect your sinners. Line them up at the phalanx dinner. This is war, war, war!
If they want blood,
Ooh.
then blood you'll give them.
I'll stab their guts and let them spill it. This is war, war, war!
The stupid sweepers, the genius
Impressed.
teachers, all just meats and juice and liver.
Oh god.
So grab your spears and grab your daggers. Plunge them deep in. Heroes they'll make us. This is war, war, war! This is war, war, war!
War, war, war. You're a great singer.
The best! You should act in my place.
I don't know, like,
Here, take this to remember the occasion. This party has turned out much better than I ever could have expected.
okay, cool. What do we get? I didn't even look. That's not what we got. I don't know. Oh yeah, we got a dagger that we can't use. Oh yeah, he still wants oil. So we can't... oh, frozen a bit. Okay, so we've got to go back and see the oil guy.
I was just about to come find you. Clearly you were thinking the same thing I was.
After your display
Yeah.
earlier, it's probably safer I get the oil.
Obedient, too. I knew I liked you. Don't take too long. If you don't get the oil soon, all our fun will end.
I hope it does, honestly. I'm not sure I want to be party to what you're doing. Where's this oil? In the kitchen over here? Is this the oil? Yeah, okay.
Just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
Yes.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Now, it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for
Good.
someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Theatera? I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts.
Ali, come back inside.
Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anfusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusha in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
Okay, to Socrates.
If it isn't the one who agrees that knowledge is most important.
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge couldn't be more different.
You remember. Perhaps our conversation can continue.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
Oh.
You have been arguing a
Yeah,
single
I'm
point
intrigued.
all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rulers. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasimachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient, and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling
Yeah, sometimes
not
it does.
for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
This argument between you two
Doesn't
is
give me much to go on.
pointless.
Perhaps. How do you define art?
I'm not getting dragged into this.
Very well. Answer this. Does the artist not give form and symmetry to her subject?
Well, yes.
Laws and justice do much the same for people, do they not? And is there any better way to communicate the story of a people than by revealing its customs and laws? If yes, then ruling, and thus justice, must be an art, as Thrasimachos says.
If you say so.
Aspasia.
Oh. There she is.
You shouldn't be too hard on Socrates. He really has a brilliant mind, even if he comes off a little strong.
He isn't always like that, is he?
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
Your spies have been watching me. I knew you people couldn't be trusted.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
These may be the nicest clothes I've ever worn, but I feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I'm searching for a woman who fled Sparta with her child years ago. I was hoping you might help.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
Alright guys, we are going to end it off right there. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!